Alright everybody, welcome back to some more Umineko, When They Cry. Let's get right into it. I do have some messages again. Hopefully this is the last time I have to give these messages. First things first, I apologize about the inconveniences from the last video. For one thing, the audio issues. I figured out what the problem was. It was on my end. I had the audio on some weird stereo capture thing, so it sounded awful. It didn't sound great. It was definitely listenable, I guess, but it wasn't great. So there's that. I did fix it now, because I checked, don't worry. And the other thing was, I also want to apologize about the in-game stop. Now I have put in the description of that video when when the stop happens, when it's when I stop playing and when I start playing again, and I'll also put it in the comments of the video of last part, so hopefully you guys can catch that. And I apologize for all those issues. And to fix that, what I actually tried to do is, even on this potato laptop, I tried to cut it out, right? I tried to edit it and cut it out. But I found out that my laptop is so potato doo-doo that editing is literally impossible. Like I actually can't edit. I tried for 2 hours. For one thing, I don't even know how to edit, because I know how to edit on PlayStation because I've done it so much. But it was my first time trying it here, and the settings were all different, and I had to get used to it. By the time I spent 2 hours, and by the time I even got some form of understanding, my laptop couldn't even handle it. I literally couldn't cut it off. So I tried to put in the effort for y'all, but it didn't work out. So I'll have to work with those timestamps and pray that it just doesn't happen often in the future as I record these videos. But hopefully this part goes well. I want this to be the first successful Umineko part where absolutely nothing goes wrong. I think this is the 5th part or something. So let's pray that this is the first successful part where nothing goes wrong and I don't have to apologize next video for something going wrong. Please, please. The audio should be fixed. Everything should be fine. Now, what will be the biggest insult is if everything goes completely fine, but I'm somehow not recording this. And then I'll lose the recording and I have to do this all over again. That would be pain. I hope you guys are watching this and I didn't lose the recording. Whew, that's good. But okay, let's get back into it. I don't want to waste you guys' time too much. I typically waste your time a lot at the start of these Umineko videos, so I think I'm not gonna do that this time and actually get straight to it. See, look at me, improvement. I'm already spending a lot of time playing this visual novel, or reading it, whatever. Because I'm not really playing. Well, define playing. So I'm just gonna keep it going, and yeah, let's get right into it. So last part we ended off at your boy Cannon, I think his name was. Yeah, Cannon dropped the wheelbarrow with all the gardening stuff, and we helped him pick it up, especially the sacks of fertilizer. Those were really heavy for him because he's still 16 and according to Battler doesn't have the Battler muscles. So we helped him out, and we also made it funny, like you can tell your banter. So they also had a laugh about picking the stuff up, and yeah, that's where we left off. Let's keep it going. Hopefully we actually get to see the expansion, or guest house as they call it, this part. We spent a long time just coming here, so let's see how this goes. Alright. Banter made the job seem quick, and before I knew it, all the stuff had been piled back into the wheelbarrow. Hey, let's go. Now you're fine.
さあさあもう結構ですよ。言ってください。
Letting such a disgraceful thing be seen by the guests who were supposed to be made welcome must have been hideously embarrassing as a servant. Yeah, I kind of feel bad for Canon, but I completely forgive him. Maybe because I'm not rich, I don't have servants, I don't know what it's like to be that privileged, you know, to that extent. But, you know, I'd completely forgive because I do dumb stuff all the time. I drop stuff, you know, I can be very clumsy a lot, so I totally relate. Pressed by Goda to hurry up and exit, Canon-kun left. Oh yeah, do you guys remember the Goda joke I made last part? God damn, that was funny. That was funny. I was so proud of that one. Wish it was in high audio quality. It wasn't. But it was amazingly funny. I'm not gonna make it again now because, you know, it's already happened. But alright, Canon left. Alright.
ゴーダさんもいじめすぎよ。
Goda? You mean the author of One Piece? Okay, now I had to make the joke again. I had to make the joke again. I had to make the joke. Let's keep it moving. Dude, I'm never gonna forget this guy's name though. To be fair, you know, if I ever forget this guy's name, I just go, alright, what's the name of, of the guy who made One Piece? Oh, Eiichiro Goda. Okay, alright, let's keep it moving. This sucks too, because like, probably not even a lot of people watching this that are One Piece fans. I'm just like being annoying right now, and I apologize for that.
意地悪言わないで、あなたも手伝えばよかったんじゃない？
Oh, being a bully. Well then, like, that would have been unsightly too. He's supposed to be a servant, always clean, not...
これは至りませんで。誠に申し訳ございませんでした。
He's good at this, you know? He's good. Without even a twitch in his smile, Goda-san apologized elegantly. That was a good way to apologize, not gonna lie.
カノン君もええところはぎょうさんあるんやで。
Yeah, you know, just because he's not good at socializing doesn't mean he can't be good at anything. It's true.
ただ若いんかの。いろいろと損をしとる。もったいないわ。
気難しい年頃さ。そっとしといてやれよ。
Hey, be nice to me too, you freaking trash father. This guy's trash father. He feels for other young people, but doesn't feel for me? Frick you.
使用人は寡黙なくらいがちょうどいいさ。
Actually, you're not wrong. It's better than the other servant, the old woman. What's her name? Kumasawa, I think? Yeah, better than her.
な、熊沢さん。
Yeah, you know what I'm on about. Yeah. I love how me and Rudolph are on the same page. I still don't like Rudolph. Frick you, but for treating me so badly, or Battler. But, you know, that we were on the same page there.
ルドルフ様は手厳しゅうございますこと。私ほど使用人で寡黙な者はおりませんとも。
Yeah, we totally believe that. Yeah, we totally believe that. Everyone smiled wryly at that shameless lie. Even she herself didn't believe that, not in her wildest dreams. She said that to loosen us all up. Yeah, that's the kind of character Kumasawa Bachan used to be. The mood that had stiffened a little was cleared up in twinkling, thanks to Kumasawa-san's cheerful smile.
そろそろ荷物を置きたいわね。
To be fair, old people do have experience. They know what to do in situations. They've done it so much.
ゴーダさん、部屋割りはどうなってるのかしら。
昨年と同じになっております。
But the same as last year. I wasn't here last year. What the frick?
さあ、ご案内いたします。
What? Where do I go then? Where do I stay? I mean, to be fair, looking at this mansion, there's probably a million places I can stay, so it doesn't really matter, does it? I can...
どうぞこちらへ。
Thank you, Goda. We headed towards the trim and elegant guest house. This was going to be our temporary quarters for a night. Cannon! What's up? Cannon watched over a hedge as the guests all entered the guest house. Then he let his eyes fall on those heavy sacks of fertilizer piled up in the wheelbarrow. In his mind, he kept going over his previous mistake. Battler, big and strong, had picked up the sacks in front of him, the sacks he couldn't lift himself, as if they were feathers. It was extremely difficult for an outside observer to guess what emotions that favor had stirred up in Cannon. Yeah, understandable. He's a servant, so he's not supposed to shame himself like that. It sucks. But as far as you could tell by watching him hang his head from behind, there was something that he just couldn't let go. Muttered words escaped his lips. But those words he murmured were so soft that they didn't reach even his own ears. Cannon hung his head, slightly biting his lower lip. Yeah, he seems very troubled. We're finally inside! That took a long time.
このゲストハウスっつうのは記憶にねえな。これ建てたのは最近か？
Toreyen Visitor's Retreat was written on a gatepost-like thing, but since everyone called it the guest house, I followed their lead. Huh. But, so is this guest house not the same thing as the mansion then? The brand new Western-style guest house that stood overlooking the rose garden had a magnificent design carefully done in harmony with the garden.
正解だよ。建ったのはつい一昨年さ。
Oh wow, yeah, that is recent.
それ以降は僕たちはこっちに泊めさせてもらってるんだよ。
So, where were you sleeping before then? Right? Because this guest house to me looks like a mansion from the outside. But maybe there's another mansion. I don't really know if there are. Maybe there aren't. I don't know. These guys are rich, so they can build how many mansions they want, probably. But See, so they do have another mansion. So this is just a guest house that looks like a mansion, but they call it a house because these guys are rich and think of a mansion with higher standards than just this house. Got it. So there is another mansion. Because I remember seeing it in the opening cutscene of this game. And they've even mentioned it. I think. I'm pretty sure. So yeah.
私も自分の部屋をこっちに持ちたいぜ。
What's wrong with you now, Maria?
マリアも持ちたい。
You want a room? Don't you have a room? You probably have a room.
持ちたい。
I guess you could call my house upper class as well, but I was reminded again how completely ordinary it was compared to the head house. It showed a shocking display of wealth that they would build this kind of awesome guest house for guests who come over like once a year. Yeah.
エヴァ様、秀吉様。
Once a year too, like 2 nights a year they'll stay here. So what they decided to do is build a whole house just for that occasion. Like, damn.
こちらのお部屋をお使いくださいませ。ルドルフ様、キリエ様はこちらのお部屋をお使いくださいませ。
やっぱりここは綺麗で上品でいいわね。洋風って本当に素敵だわ。
ほんの2、3日なら洋風もええやろが、ずっといて落ち着くのは断固和風やで。
As you guys know, I'm Western reading this, so for me, Western style is the good old. But hey, you know, different cultures, different things. I understand.
日本人は畳の上が一番くつろげるんや。
As if I know what that means. What the hell is a tabi mat? Explain?
新しい家を和風にするか洋風にするかで喧嘩してね。
So, wait a minute. what the hell is that tatami mat? I'm gonna Google it. I'm interested. Japanese people relax on tatami mats. What is that? I'm Googling it. Tatami mat. Come on, Google. Go, 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 go. Woo! Do your job. I've probably seen it. Oh, yeah, yeah, yeah. I have seen that in anime. I have. Oh, yeah. God damn, I wish I could show you guys what I'm looking at. Yep. Yep. It's like a little, like, special mat thing. I mean, mats exist here too, but I guess they're not the same. And they're clearly distinct from the way we have them. Okay. Cool.
お父さんが和風で着工させたのを母さんまだ根に持ってよく言い合いをするんだよ。
Mother, wait, aren't your parents Eva and Hideyoshi? Right? Am I dumb again? Why did he say? Well, I mean, I know why he's saying mother and father, but like, why? How have I forgotten this? I'm pretty sure his mother is Eva and his parents are Eva and Hideyoshi. Wait a minute. Let's check. I'm pretty sure George. Yeah, he is. Evan Hideyoshi's son. Okay, yep. He's the oldest of the 4 cousins. Right. So, yeah, I'm right. Okay, cool. Father started having the construction Japanese and the bigger. Okay, cool.
ジョージ兄さんのところは両親仲が良くて羨ましいぜ。
What, do your parents not get along, Jessica? You haven't met her parents, so I believe that's Cross and I forgot her name. They have mentioned it in the character file. I'm sure we'll see it again, but we can't check it out in the character file. Yep, Natsuhi. There we go. That's her mother. But they have mentioned it in the visual novel as well. I had earlier.
うちなんか冷め切ったもんさ。
Don't like your parents? Oh, well, you know she doesn't like their parents. Her parents.
そのくせ、私の成績の話だけは連帯しやがる。
All the rooms seem to be 2-person. I was grateful because now I wasn't gonna be forced to share the same room with the old bastard for some bullcrap reason like being family. But who are you gonna share your room with then? Because, I mean, all the parents are gonna share rooms together, so I guess the kids and teens and, well, one adult. Well, no, actually, they're all they're 18, so they're technically adult as well. So 3 adults. I guess they're gonna share the rooms together. Okay. I can see Jessica being with Maria. Oh nah. Cause where's Rosa's husband actually? Yeah, where is Rosa's husband? Cause we've seen her and her daughter, but we don't know Rosa's husband. Yeah, we don't. Yeah, we don't actually know who her husband is. Yeah, so she's probably gonna stay with her daughter Maria then, right? And then I bet. So, because I was gonna say Jessica might stay with Maria, but like then I remember that Maria can easily get scared by the dark. So maybe like, you know, her mother has to take care of her. So then who's Jessica staying with? I guess I'm staying with George, I bet. These 2 are staying together, these 2 are staying together. These guys are servants, so they obviously can't stay with us. So is Jessica just gonna sleep alone? Or are we finally gonna see her parents? I don't know. We might get to meet a new character. Because it's not even. There's 6, 7, 8, 9 characters. And there's 2 people per room. It doesn't fit, guys. The math doesn't add up. She manages a design company. Oh yeah, I forgot about this. And it's Spanish. It's far from favorable. Okay. Cool. Cool. Besides, I figured those 2 wouldn't be able to enjoy themselves with someone like me around. Okay, so are you really imagining your dad and your stepmom? I'm not gonna mention this. Whatever. Look, stop it! I was like, I'm not gonna mention how weird that is, and then you make it weirder. What's the creepy smile about? Oh, I was just imagining how you 2 gonna spend the night together. Well, what the frick? What the Right, okay. Yeah, that's clearly. So weird. I get that they want to have like a non-motherly to son relationship. I get that, you know, because they're not that far off in age. She's probably like less than 12 years older than him or something. So I kind of get that, right? You know, she might have hit 30. I don't know, but this is still weird because at the end of the day, it's his dad. It's so weird. Whatever.
ゲセアなんてとんでもない。
Whatever. I'm just gonna ignore all this. Frick this. Let's move on.
どうぞごゆっくりお過ごしくださいませ。あ、はい、
Who the hell hit me?
いえたよ、クソ親父。
Once again, that pulled my ears from behind.
バカなこと言ってんじゃねえ。俺は胃がキリキリ痛み始めてて、とてもそんな元気は湧かねえぜ。今回はお前が主賓だろうが。
Yeah, of honor.
せいぜい親父や兄貴たちに可愛がられろよ。
Aniki? Is he talking about George? Or is he talking about his big brother? He's probably talking about George.
親父の前では言葉遣いにだけ気をつけろ。
Damn.
あの人、本当にシャレが通じねえからな。
Wait a minute. His dad. Oh, in front of Kinzo. So Kinzo is still alive then. So what happened at this very start of this visual novel hasn't happened yet. Is that what I'm getting from this? Hmm.
ジェシカちゃん、我らが当主様のご機嫌は最近どうなんだ？
Kinzo, right? Kinzo! Of our family head. Dad, right? That's Kinzo. Right?
去年から相変わらずかな。余命3ヶ月、余命3ヶ月って割には相変わらずピンピン、カリカリ、イライラしてるって話です。
He's got 3 months left. Oh. And then Cross is going to be, her dad is going to be the next lead. Interesting, 3 months left. So, when he was drinking alcohol in the beginning of the series and going like, I don't have much time, and now you're going like, you don't have much time left. I'm just gonna guess that hasn't happened yet. I'm gonna assume so. That the entire scene with his doctor and the servant with him hasn't happened yet. Okay. Maybe, maybe not. When Naruto said he don't have much time left. But then I assumed he died not long after that scene. Like max a couple of days after that scene he died, right? Because there's no way he's got another 3 months left after that scene. The way that scene portrayed itself, that's how I saw it, how I interpreted it.
今年も相変わらず不機嫌ってわけね。おもりができるのはやっぱり源氏さんだけなの？
Genji! Yes! He's the guy, right? He's probably not in the characters files. He's probably not gonna be here. He's definitely not gonna be here. Nope. But Genji, he's his bodyguard guy. Yeah. Genji said they won't be able to take care of him. Interesting.
親方様も源氏さんにだけは心を許しておいでのようです。私たち下々では近頃はお目通りすらなかなか叶わず。
And he also didn't want to share any of his wealth with his children, he said, once he dies. But he was also all over that Beatrice chick, whoever she is, and that he wanted to see her again. So what was that about? Who's she? Is she going to be important? Well, obviously she sounds like she's going to be important, but...
また書斎に閉じこもって怪しげな黒魔術三昧じゃねえのかな。
Black magic study? Interesting.
何をやろうとてめえの趣味だから構わねえけど、匂いが立ち込める系は勘弁してほしいもんだぜ。 ついでにそのまま書斎から永久に出てくんなってんだ。
年長の人にそんな言い方をするもんじゃないよ。後宮家を復興させてくれた大恩人なんだから、もっと感謝しないと。
Fair. But yeah, he did rebuild the whole family. But he's also a piece of crap because he doesn't seem like he really cares about y'all. Not gonna lie.
まあ、ごめん。
After being rebuked by George Aniki, Jessica had no choice but to take back her thoughtless remark. The Ushiromiya family was wealthy beyond belief, but that, of course, meant that all its members were eccentric people, completely at odds with the rest of society. The head of the family standing at its peak, in other words, our grandfather, seemed to be a particularly eccentric and terrifying person, even for our family. Dad had said he was getting a stomachache earlier, but I guess that was what all the adults who came here today were actually feeling. No doubt they were jealous of us, the grandchildren, just playing and laughing without a care. From the stories Dad told me, the head of the family was a violent man who rained blows on his sons with his own fist. Whoa! And even beat his daughters mercilessly with a wooden sword. Whoa! That's freaking abuse, borderline. What the hell? No, that is physical abuse. I mean, what the frick, man? Beat them mercilessly, bro. If he was such a staunch traditionalist with his kids, why wasn't he the same with their names? Yeah, that's funny. Yeah. Why are their names so weird? Rudolph. Because of that, even us grandkids have to suffer. Yeah, we got Rudolph, we got Rosa, we got Eva. I mean, Eva sounds like a normal name, but we got Kraus, and that's it. That's all we got. Well, I've absolutely no trouble believing the terrifying image they paint of him. I don't have many memories of meeting him over the years, but I remember his face was full of menacing thunderclouds, always making the people around him shrink away with a sharp look. Okay, so I was gonna say, like, have they never met this guy, this head of the family? But he says that he has, but that he doesn't have that many memories of him. Interesting. Maybe the rest of the family might have more memories because they haven't taken a 6-year break like our MC Battler here has. I remember that the room's atmosphere got so tense whenever he was around, you couldn't even breathe. What my dad said right now about me being the guest of honor now carries a little more oomph for me.
6年前は俺も小学生だったが、さすがに今は高校生だ。失礼のある態度なんか取ったら大変なことになるかもしれねえな。
Yeah. Yeah, you better behave now around him. Although you are very good socially, Battler, so I think you got this, bro.
確かにこわもてだけど、そんなに硬くなるほど怖い人じゃないよ。決して理不尽なことは言ってないもん。
Okay, so he's never unfair when he beats up his kids then. Well, back when they were kids, now they're adults and have their own children, but you get the point.
口下手なだけでちゃんと筋は通す人だよ。
Interesting, so completely unlike Battler.
ジョージ兄さんは昔から成績優秀で一族の鏡じゃねえかよ。
Family darling.
私たちとじゃじい様の待遇が全然違うぜ。
Well, get better grades then. How is that unfair? He worked hard to get his good grades. But at the same time, I see your point.
私なんか木刀で引っ叩かれたことあるしよ。
Ouchies. Although, you know, not everyone is going to be good academically, though. You can't expect all of your children to be good academically, you know? Like, there's some people who just they're not cut out for that, you know? They gotta do other stuff. Follow other passions.
尻だぜ尻。それも乙女の生尻をよ。
Ouch. Wait, naked, he would do it naked. Like, wouldn't I imagine he just like freaking slap, you know, with your clothes on. That's what? Weird.
ジェシカちゃんは本家の跡取り娘だもん。
That's also a fair point. if you're going to be the next lead, you know, there's a lot of pressure onto you. I kind of get that.
おじい様も特に目をかけてくれてるんだよ。
Yeah, I see that now. Yeah, I didn't think about it that way. But still, though, she doesn't have to be naked when he slaps her.
その厳しさは期待の気持ちの裏返しだと思わなくちゃ。
冗談じゃねえぜ。その跡取りってやつはジョージ兄さんに譲るよ。
if I was her, I'd debate doing that, to be honest. George seems more prepared to continue the succession than me. Well, I mean, I'm not Jessica, but she herself thinks this way, that she's not ready for the succession. Just give it to George. He's the eldest one. He's a calm guy. He seems prepared for the job. I don't see why not.
私が担ぐにはちょいとしんどいぜ。
I think I already said it before, but Jessica's the daughter who will inherit the head house. Yeah. Once Krauss, once the older siblings are gone, and there's only us cousins, Jessica's going to be the one, because she comes from the eldest sibling of the four that we've met so far. I don't know if they have a fifth child or something, but yeah. The pressure on her shoulders must be different from us cousins of the branch families. And Maria obviously doesn't understand this. She's the daughter of the youngest one. She has no pressure. Well, there's still pressure on her, obviously, but a lot less because she's the youngest one, and she's born from the youngest sibling. So it's like double.
ジェシカお姉ちゃんが重い？
No, she's not fat. Now, don't misinterpret everything.
マリアが持ったら軽くなる？
Hold what? Okay, I was going along with her joke of her being fat when she clearly doesn't look fat, but now she's talking about something that you can't hold. It's something abstract. You hold something heavy to make it lighter? Eh?
サンキューな。
Well, you know, Jessica seems to take it as a compliment. That's good.
大丈夫。マリアちゃんには押し付けねえよ。
It's definitely not, yeah. Although, Maria can... We'll see. She's still very young. But I reckon she's not going to be as pressured as Jessica, considering she's so young. And considering she's the youngest child of the youngest... Well, you know, the child of the youngest sibling.
この十字架は私が墓まで背負ってくよ。
Well, you don't have to. You know, you can just run away from the family like I did.
安心しなって。
While grateful for Maria's innocent consideration, it seemed that Jessica could not easily rid herself of the anxiety for the future that remained visible on her face. I guess I'm no different. Any high schooler with exams looming ahead is bound to have an anxiety for the future that they can't hide.
マリアいらっしゃい。お母さんとマリアはこの部屋よ。
Yeah, I guessed correctly that these two would be together. Well, that was kinda... That makes so much sense though. Maria could never be alone or with one of the younger siblings. Or one of the cousins, I mean. So, makes a lot of sense that she'll stay with her mom. Besides, her husband isn't here with her. We have no idea where her husband is. I guess she's not big in the Ishiromiya family meetings?
バトラ君は僕と一緒にこっちの部屋だってさ。
Me and you together? Like I guessed? That's what I guessed? Did I guess correctly?
Oh
wait, there's 3 beds here. So I guess maybe it's all 3 of us that are left?
なになにこりゃ驚いた
There's even, you know, there's even couches over there and tables so you can, you know, play some cards if you want to. Or chess or whatever, if they have that, I don't know.
親たちの部屋より広めじゃないのよ。わお
Wow!
どうせいとこ同士で集まるだろうと思ってよ。
Yeah, okay, so I was right about that. So the cousins gather together. Maria's too young, so she has to stay with her mom. Makes sense.
大きめの部屋にするように言っておいたんだ。
Yeah, okay, fair.
おー
No, Maria, not you. Go back to your mom.
マリアもこっち
Watch, they're gonna move the beds from the other room to this room because Maria wants to stay here.
がいい。ママと一緒よりこっちがいい。
She's like, I hate my mom.
おーおー。
そうか。マリアもこっちがいいか。よし。ここは俺とジョージ兄貴の部屋だが、特別に出入りを許可してやろう。お母さんには内緒だぞ。
Keep it a secret.
内緒。
Her mother, Auntie Rosa, was right behind her, but Maria still answered, striking the air with her fist clenched tight. After her parents put the luggage in the rooms, they gathered again in the corridor.
おいガキども、お前らはどうする？
Hey, this is the first time we've seen Rudolph like this. New character, pose.
ここでいとこ同士おしゃべりでもしてるか？
I mean, I guess maybe. I feel like I want to meet some other peeps though. Just stay here and chat about what? Let's meet all the characters, you know? Let's go to the mansion or whatever. Let's go, I don't know, seagulls stuff. Well, that's tomorrow, but I don't know. Let's not stay here. It seemed they were heading to the mansion to announce their arrival. Yeah! Let's go to the mansion! Hell yeah, I'm down. Normally, we would have had to follow them and greet everyone together. But if that had been the case, Dad would just have said, you guys come too, and been done with it. He's telling us that it's alright if you don't come, so what will we do? You go! Bro, you go! We gotta meet the other characters. Battler, it's been 6 years since you met the rest of the family. You gotta go to the mansion. We gotta go to the old mansion. Come on! Come on, it's part
どうせ
5.
もうすぐお昼や。
Let's eat lunch and go then. This is part 5. Come on, we gotta go to the mansion.
子供はそこでくつろいでたらええ。それに表で遊べるのは下手をすると今のうちだけかもしれんしの。
Worst comes to worst? What do you mean by that? Play outdoors!
マリアも行く。
マリアはここでお留守番してなさい。いたずらをしないでおとなしく待ってるのよ。
Now that Maria had been told to house sit, we couldn't just leave her behind. Yeah! We gotta hang out with her. George Aniki realized that immediately and gave a clear reply for all of us.
じゃあ僕たちはお言葉に甘えて留守番してようか。1年ぶりに積もる話もあるしね。
And 6 years, you know? 6 years of going to middle school and now high school. You know, I got some stories, I bet.
それがいいわ。バトラ君なんか6年分積もってるんだしね。
Hell yeah, I got a lot to say.
へいへい。お子ちゃまな俺はおとなしくお留守番してるぜ。
熊沢さん、私もこっちに残るからよ。あとは大人に任せて若者は退散してるぜ。
それがおよろしいでしょう。奥様にはそのようにお伝えいたします。
Madame, you mean Jessica's mom? Natsuhi, if I remember her name correctly?
それでは皆様、お屋敷の方へご案内させていただきます。
Okay.
どうぞこちらへ。
Okay, let's go to the mansion. Oh, they'll go.
他の子はともかく、ジョージは成人してるんだから連れて行った方がいいんじゃない？
Wow! Eva, wow! You're gonna treat us like kids? Wow! You can be like, eh, George is not like the other ones. He's a proper adult. Let him just come with us. Bro, it's just because George is your son. It's just because George is your son. So you think you got that superiority. You're like, hell yeah, George can come. He should come with us. Yeah! Yeah, George! Frick you! Frick you! And frick your son. He's still sus, by the way.
そんなんでジョージだけ仲間外れはかわいそうやで。
Exactly. See? George is not like you freaking boomers.
いとこ同士の交流も大事や。
Facts. Yeah. Even though he's like 20.
ほな、行ってくるで。
Bye bye. The adults left one after the other. Like the time he had guided us from the harbor, Gora-san went ahead with Kumasawa-san at the rear. Alright. As we gathered in the cousin's room assigned to us, George Aniki asked us to excuse him for a second. He rushed over to Kumasawa-san, who was following behind the disappearing adults, and seemed to be asking her something. George is still sus. Gathering. He soon finished his business and came back. Okay.
どうしたんだよ、兄貴。
Yeah, what's up, bro?
ああ、なんでもないよ。
Oh, I don't like the glasses. Nah, bro.
ちょっと聞きたいことがあっただけさ。
What? What do you wanna ask?
マリアにも聞いた。
Ask me too.
マリアにも聞いた。
Jessica, I swear to God, she always replies with whenever Maria says something.
何かな。ジョージ兄さんが私に聞かなくて熊沢さんには聞くことって何かな。
Well, of course he'd ask Kumasawa-san. She's a gossiper. She knows everything that's happening. Facts.
なあ、全然見当がつかねえぜ。
Maybe she has some secret knowledge that you don't. Who knows?
いや、誤解だよ。ジェシカちゃんが何を誤解してるのか知らないけど。
Aniki was getting pretty tongue-tied. Ooh, this is the first time George is having a tough time talking. He's always so chill and comfortable whenever he has to say something. This is the first time he's like, ugh. It's like he has something to hide, and Jessica has the dirt on him. Ooh. Whatever it is, something only Jessica knows and I don't, is no fun at all.
なあマリア、俺たちだけのけ者なんてねえよな。何の話か聞きてえよな。
Yeah.
パトラとマリアも聞きたい。パトラとマリアも聞きたい。
They went together for that one. I fooled around with the ing together with Maria.
いや、だから大したことじゃ。
さつけ。兄貴にしちゃ嘘が下手だぜ。拍手しやがれ。マリア、お前は右脇をくすぐれ。俺は左脇だ。
Oh God, that's gonna. Oof. Ooh, that's gotta be rough for George.
マリアは右脇だ。パトラは左脇だ。
Oh God, but George deserves this one. Go!
ちょっと二人ともやめて。やめ。
Hey. George Aniki rolled around on the bed in an effort to get away, and Maria and I played around chasing him. There's something in the back of my mind telling me I'm a high schooler now and not a damn kitten, but in spite of that, I miss this kind of fun. A warm kind of fun.
ジョージ兄さんが熊沢さんに聞いたのはね。
Oh, Jessica? What is it?
まあほらあれだぜ。
What?
兄さんも本家は1年ぶりだからよ。
So?
その間に辞めた使用人とか入った使用人とか、そういうのがいたら挨拶したいって、そういうことらしいぜ。
But as far as we know, there's no servants that have joined unless he went over to ask her if any new servants joined. In which case, why is that an embarrassing thing to admit for him? I don't get that.
おお、挨拶する。マリアも挨拶する。
なんだよそれ。全然やましくねえじゃねえかよ、兄貴。
Yeah, which is exactly why. Which is exactly why I don't think that's what's happening. I think George is embarrassed because of something else. I don't think that's it.
違うな。
Yep. You know, Battler. You know. Like, we're on the same page. There's no way that's it. There's no way that's what he feels guilty about.
マリア、騙されるな。兄貴は何か隠してるぞ。
This is true.
尋問再開だ。おりゃ。
Because they're gonna keep freaking tickling him, but I'm pretty sure he's actually hiding something. He's always been sus.
やめてよ本当に。マリアちゃんももうやめて。
多分掃除とか昼飯の準備とかで忙しいんだよ。大丈夫。後でちゃんと挨拶に来るぜ。
Okay, but I don't think that's what he's worried about. But okay, we'll go greet them later.
ゴーダの出しゃばりの出迎えよりシャノンの出迎えの方が良かったってんだろ。
Who the hell is Shannon again? Wait, no, wait, Shannon is another servant. Right, I vaguely remember that name now. It was like another servant that went with Golda and Cannon. It's like Cannon's. It might be. I'm not sure if Shannon is related to Cannon or not, but it was definitely mentioned around the time we met Cannon. Not like gonna get in the way. I'm not sure if that's it. I don't know.
シャノン。
Yeah, who is Shannon?
シャノン。ああ。
You remember?
思い出したぜ。そんな子もいたな。
Who?
今も使用人やってんのか？
I guess she is.
元気かよ。
Oh, are we gonna go meet her? That's the same place as.
そういや、夏日姉さん。
Okay, I thought we went back to the title screen of the game because that was the same image, but no, we're going to another another place. I was like, oh, hey, Natsui! Oh, are you finally gonna meet Jessica's parents?
最近頭痛の方はどうなんや。一時だいぶしんどそうにしとったろ。
おかげで最近はだいぶ調子がいいです。
Why does she look so emo? That hair, that dark hair, and the purple clothes. Man, we always gotta have that emo person. Well, maybe she's not emo. We don't know anything about her. Just her clothing, just her appearance. Interesting. So this is Jessica's mom. And wait a minute, we gotta see her with her eyes open, because like, how the hell does she look like Jessica? I mean, it's not that I don't believe she's Jessica's mom. It's more like Battler said that she looks more like Jessica. Jessica looks more like her mom now, and I don't get it. How?
心配をしてくれてありがとう。
そうだ、これ夏日姉さんにお土産。
いつもありがとう。あなたには何かをもらってばかりね。
Right, the yearly gifts that Rosa keeps giving her. Dang, dude, Rosa's best character for real, bro. She always she gives gifts to her every year. That's so kind.
これは紅茶？
Black tea?
ペパーミントとレモンバームのハーブティー。頭痛によく効くって有名なお店のブレンドなの。
Ah, so she did this on purpose to help with the headaches. Nice.
姉さんにも効くかなって思って。
That's sick. Rosa was always a conscientious woman. Yep, you said that before. Probably because she was the youngest of four, and by quite some distance. She managed to grow up without harboring the venomosity of her siblings. So while all this is happening here, with this new Natsuhi character, also known as Jessica's mom, are we then, the cousins, are we hanging out with each other, or are we going to meet Shannon? Is that what's happening? Her consideration made Natsuhi soften her expression for just a moment, but it wasn't enough to undo the many years of anxiety that had curdled her expression into one of bland indifference. So she is emo, but she has a reason to be emo because of the anxiety throughout her life.
そういえばあなた、いつも頭痛だって言ってたわね。
But wait a minute, Natsuhi isn't one of their siblings. She's just the wife of the oldest sibling, right? That's how I thought it was. I thought Kraus was the older sibling, and it was Kraus Shiromiya, and she married into the family. But I guess she's still been with them since she was young, maybe? And it just happened to be that way? I don't know.
しっかりなさいな。ジェシカちゃん、今年は受験でしょ？人生の節目じゃない。母親のあなたがそんなじゃ頼りないわよ。それに夏日姉さん、私より3つも若いんだから。
Then yeah, she's definitely not one of the siblings, because the oldest one in the family is her husband. And now that she's saying she's 3 years younger than her, that confirms to me that, yeah, Kraus is the oldest one, and he is one of the siblings. Then I guess she's just been with the family since she was young, which is why she has this anxiety, maybe? Or maybe just because, like, she married with him, and Rosa was just very young at the time, and so she got to experience that anxiety with the rest. So 3 years younger than her. And yeah, Jessica also doesn't like her parents, including Natsuhi. She doesn't like Natsuhi. But we haven't seen enough of Natsuhi to see how warranted that is, like how acceptable it is that Jessica doesn't like her parents. Because there's always two sides of a story, right?
もうちょっとしっかりなさい。
Get your act together!
ごめんなさい。生まれつきの頭痛持ちなもので。
Eva sometimes fails to choose her words carefully, but even though she'd hit it with a smile, her comments aimed at Natsuhi contained shards of obvious malice. Of course, that didn't escape Natsuhi. She frantically contained her urge to grimace, and pretended to ignore Eva.
うちのバトラ君も今年は受験でしょ？
Hey! What do you mean our battler could? I'm not your full son. We have this whole distance relationship, Kiria. Come on.
ルドルフさんも少しは関心を持ったら？
Rudolph doesn't care. When has he ever cared about me?
自分の息子のために夏日姉さんみたいに頭痛になるくらい真剣になりなさいよ。
俺が何か言えば必ず反抗するやつだぜ。
Yeah, cause frick you, you're a piece of crap, Dad.
じゃあなんて言うんだ。むしろ逆で遊んでていいぞっていうのか？
Yeah, that might work.
あいつそういうのだけは素直に聞きやがるぜ。秀吉兄さんのところは受験本当にうまくいったじゃないですか。
Cause yeah, George is a genius.
ぜひ子供操縦術の秘訣を教えてくださいよ。
I don't think it's about controlling children. I just think Hideyoshi and Eva just got extremely lucky with George being the freaking calm guy that he is. But also, I feel like that guy's manipulated, bro. I don't trust George.
そうやな。何のために勉強するのかっちゅうことを説いたかもしれんな。
You convinced him why he should study. How? What did you do?
個々の勉強に意味があるわけやないんや。
Right.
そう、勉強っちゅうのはわからんことを自分で調べて身につけるという行為の練習なんや。
Oh, oh, he's speaking wisdom now. Oh, damn. Oh my god. Go
これが
on.
できんやつは社会に使い物にならん。
Oh, oh, Hideyoshi. He's speaking wisdom. Oh my god. I didn't expect these words of wisdom from the man himself. Damn, look at his face too. He's serious about this.
国語算数ができろと言ってるんやない。
Oh, yeah, talk your talk.
勉強し身につけることを
Yes!
学べっちゅうことやな。
That should be the essence of school, bro. Math, writing, yeah, sure. But you need to learn how to learn, bro. You need to learn how to learn. Oh my god. Bro, Hideyoshi is such a dude. These words of wisdom have completely changed his character for me. Let's go. That's his philosophy. That's my man, bro. That is something I can agree with. Although math and writing is important, but it's also about learning how to learn, learning how to research, right? Like that's a big part of school. That's like the essence of school. Like it's obviously we learn about the tools that we can use in our lives in many different ways, right? We use maths in many different ways. We use writing in many different ways. We use reading in many different ways. Heck, I'm using reading right now. If I didn't go to school, I wouldn't have been able to play this visual novel. So, you know, going to school obviously has had its help. But, more than just that, it hasn't just helped me read this visual novel. It's also helped me to learn how to learn. That's a freaking... That's words of wisdom from Hideyoshi, bro. Rudolph could never, bro. Rudolph could never. Rosa, she could. The only one who could is Rosa. Well, I mean, Maria's a bit ooh all the time right now, but I believe in Rosa. Because she's amazing now. Yeah. My mind on Hideyoshi is completely changed. He's awesome. He's cool. He's not just a ha guy, old guy who's funny and is rich and owns a business. Yeah, he's got wisdom, bro.
ご立派ですわ。
Yeah.
うちのジェシカにもそれが理解できればいいんだけど。
Well, maybe because you're doing a bad job telling her, or because, like I said earlier, George is just that much of a calm guy by nature, or like that much of a disciplined guy by nature.
今のままではとてもじゃないけど、後ろ宮家の跡取りとしては。いいじゃないの、無理に跡取りにしなくても。
Eva's just like, why don't you just make our son the successor? George! He's also older, so might as well.
女には女の幸せというものもあるんだし、それを親が押し付けちゃ悪いわよ。
Eva's just trying to make George the new head. That's what she's trying to do.
予算かエヴァ。子供の育て方は家それぞれや。
This is true.
押し付けがましいのはあかんで。
This is true, bro. Hideyoshi with his words of wisdom. Let's go, bro. Let's freaking go. That's my Hideyoshi. That's facts. Don't be pushy. You know. The families. They have their own way to do stuff. You know. So I agree.
ごめんなさい。
Eva, don't push your luck. I'm getting like a little bit of a lightning. You know those like lightning bolts you see when like two people are in a conflict in shows and stuff like that. I'm getting those kind of vibes with Natsuki and Eva. Like they've got a rivalry going on between them. Also, where's Cross? We've met her. Where's her husband? We've met the emo woman. Where's her husband?
夏日姉さんも気を悪くしないでね。
Also, by the way, before y'all freaking go at me for this, I don't actually mean it when I say she's emo. She's just very dark colored by design. It's a joke. Though the light shining in through the window was quite warm despite the cloudy weather, there was a dark mood about the room. Yeah, maybe not he's freaking wearing purple and having dark hair. You know, her hair is clearly dyed. I mean, she might have dark hair to begin with, but it was clearly dyed. Like you can tell, like there's different shades of the color in her hair. So, which probably caused headaches for other people besides Natsui. As if to brush away that mood, Kirie brightly made a suggestion to all present.
でも本当に素敵な香りの紅茶ね。早速いただいてみましょうよ。レオポルドの紅茶なんて日本じゃ確か銀座でしか買えなかったはずよ。
Leopold's black tea. Ginza, not Ginzo. Not the servant.
キリエ姉さんはお詳しいですね。
Yeah, that's my stepmom. She knows what she's talking about.
買ってきた甲斐がありました。
Kirie and Rosa stood up from their seats and made as if to prepare the black tea. Natsui forestalled them.
お二人ともありがとう。それは後でいただきましょう。うちの者がすぐお茶を持ってきますので、どうぞおくつろぎください。
One of your people? Who?
二人とも後にしろよ。ウェルカムドリンクくらいごちそうになろうぜ。
Fair. Rudolph gave a subtle signal with his eyes for them to sit down again. Kirie and Rosa understood instantly and obediently returned to their seats. The guests had already been greeted, so it was time for some tea to be prepared for them. Now, tea was late, and having the guests talk about making some themselves was an embarrassment for the host. Wait a minute. The host being Natsuhi, you mean? Or the host just being... Aren't they all hosts? Don't they own this place? They're all Ushiromiya family? I don't know, whatever, bro. Rich family things. I don't really know how this works. Oh, Natsuhi's the host. Okay, so maybe I was right about that. Natsui bit her lower lip, frustrated with the ineptitude of the servants who were taking too long to bring the tea. Oh, the servants! Those... I don't know, whatever. I'm not gonna think about it too deep. Seeing her face, Eva, without hesitation, started to giggle. Bro! Eva! What is this? Eva's a menace, bro. Yeah. Eva and Natsuhi have freaking... Their relationship is not in good terms. she's giggling at her. Of course, Shannon had no way of knowing what was taking place in the parlor. As she came in pushing a dish cart piled with teacups, Natsui gave her a pained look for no apparent reason, and Shannon couldn't help but flinch without knowing what she had done wrong. So this is Shannon, and she's been working here for over 6 years. But weren't the other guys about to go to meet her, right? They were like, alright, maybe we should go, we'll get a chance to greet her and everyone else eventually. I guess I'm greeting her first. Frick you, Battler. Thank you.
Oh, Shannon-chan. 久しぶりやの.
I don't know why I'm saying thank you. I'm supposed to be Battler. I'm supposed to be it. What the hell?
ますますべっぴんさんになりよったな。
いえ、どうも。
おしゃべりは配膳を済ませてからになさい。
Damn! Natsuhi, look at her expression. She's just like, hell no! Terrible servant! Set the table! What are you doing?
お茶が冷めます。
申し訳ございません、奥様。
I feel bad for Shannon. She doesn't even know all this is happening. She's just trying her best. She apologized like a small frightened animal and, bumping against the serving cart, made a jarring racket as she dropped several teaspoons. Oh. Oh no! It's the canon curse! Please don't tell me it's gonna be a thing. The canon curse whenever whenever a servant does a dumb mistake to set the characters to have the characters talk about something. Her clumsiness made Natsui's expression even harsher, which made Shannon in turn quail even more. Ah.
いいのよ、夏日姉さん。
Now I see where Jessica's coming from. Now I see why Jessica doesn't like her parents. It's like their servant's trying her best, and she's just like, "Come on, get to work. What are you doing?" See, and this is why Hideyoshi's the goat, because he greeted her Shannon very kindly. I mean, okay, Hideyoshi's not the the host, to be fair. So he doesn't have those same standards to live by or expectations. But still, Hideyoshi's the goat for teaching George to learn how to learn. Damn.
挨拶の一つくらいしたってどうってことないわよ。もう十分待たされてる分、十分お茶も冷めてるもの。
And Eva, of course, going at her for no reason other than this hate relationship they have between each other. Or something, I don't even know. There's clearly something going on between her and Natsui, though. They're not on good terms.
それは大丈夫です。冷めてはおりませんので。
シャノン、早く配膳を済ませなさい。
Natsui's just like, get to work!
失礼しました、奥様。
It was obvious that Natsui was getting irritated. The ineptitude that delayed the tea, the clumsiness of the servant, everything pointed to the incompetence of Natsui's everyday guidance, making her lose face. Well, I don't care about her losing face. I care more about her servant. Frick, I don't care if she can lose face. Frick her. She's so rude to Shannon. Maybe she wasn't so rude to Shannon. Maybe Shannon will do her job better. Just saying. As the person in charge of matters of the Ishinomiya head house, allowing that clumsiness to be exposed today of all days was surely nothing less than total humiliation. I'm not on bad terms with Natsuhi the same way Eva's on bad terms with Natsuhi, but she's so rude to her servant.
よせよ、夏日姉さん。シャロンちゃんだって頑張ってるのに、いじめちゃかわいそうだぜ。
Exactly. Bro, Rudolph 2 times in a row, earning W's from me. Like, listen, I still won't forgive him, but we're still thinking in the same page. We're on the same page. Not bullying anyone? Yeah, that's the exact kind of attitude that makes everyone hate you. It's the exact kind of attitude. You don't even self-reflect. Don't even realize you're bullying her. Damn. When she's just trying to do her best too and everything.
いい香りね。お茶の銘柄を聞いてもいいかしら。
Smart, just like don't completely change it to the topic. Be in topic, but talk about something else so that the tension lowers a little. You know, you gotta be easygoing. You know.
申し訳ございません。
Oh, you don't know? Oh no, she doesn't know. Oh.
後ほど調べてまいります。
Damn, that's gonna be even more humiliating for Natsuhi. Kiria had tried to be nice to her, wanted to cut through the tense mood, but in turn made everything even worse because the servant doesn't even know what tea she's serving. What does the tea she's serving actually has poison in it, and that's why she's being silent? Because like, oh my god, I poured poison over this. I was supposed to kill the entire family in one fell swoop. All the elder siblings are supposed to die. However, instead, Shannon had shown a disgraceful display, darkening Natsui's face and the room's mood. By this point, Eva's giggles were loud enough to be heard by everyone in the room.
Nani?
God damn it, Eva! Why so rude?
シャノンちゃん、 自分で入れてるものが何かもわからないの？
Hey, nah, Eva's a menace, bro. Eva's a menace. Bro, I respect Hideyoshi, but how could he marry such a menace?
ダメよ。そんな怪しげなものを来客に振る舞っちゃ。
I know, right? She's poured poison in them. Then you're all gonna die.
こんなお茶じゃ銀のスプーンでもないと飲めないわよ。
すみません。
Look, she's so sorry. She said she's trying her best, and Eva's harping at her. Bro, but she and Natsuhi may be in a conflict, but frick both of them. What is this about? Bro, servant lives matter. Same thing for waiters and waitresses. All these like helper type people and jobs, they deserve more respect, bro. Like they get treated so badly. Like what the hell is this?
すぐに用意を。
ねえシャノンちゃん、銀のスプーンって何に使うか知ってる？銀じゃないとダメなのよ。なぜかわか
る？いえ、
Eva's eyes played over Shannon, who was setting the table, as a catty smile floated onto her face. Taken on its own, the expression on Eva's face may have been charming, in an impish sort of way. However, the words being spun from her lips held within them the keenness of a razor. Shannon tried with all her might to avoid Eva's gaze, which continued to focus on her. Grasping that Shannon was hard-pressed for an answer, Rosa promptly gave some timely help. God, Rosa! What a goat! Rosa! We need some... I'm gonna make a freaking Rosa respect forum where we just respect Rosa for helping these poor servants and everyone just make the situation better. Eva, so rude, such a piece of crap, but Rosa out here to save the day. Respect Rosa. Let's go.
銀は毒に触れると曇るって言われてるの。
Oh, I did not know that. Huh. I was like, yeah, why did they have to be silver? But yeah, okay, cool. I mean, I guess, wouldn't that depend on the poison? Right? I love how I was just talking about poison as if, it was actually a possibility. But now, even the visual novel is mentioning it. I just mentioned it as a joke. I didn't think it would actually be a thing.
シャノンちゃんも一つお勉強ができたわね。
Oh no, don't ask her that, no, it's not, Rosa, I respect you, but you can't ask her, like, you must have learned something, right? Shannon? Like, no, don't do that. What if she doesn't really know how to answer, and then she humiliates herself even more? No! The tea was being treated as undrinkable unless it could first be tested for poison. Oh my god, I didn't think this was actually gonna be a plot point. I just said it as a joke. In Natsu's eyes, this was an insult to both the tea and herself for serving it. Rudolph, laughing flippantly, patted Eva's shoulder.
姉貴に銀食器なんていらねえだろ。毒舌の姉貴が人舐めしたら、銀の皿だって真っ黒に曇っちまうぜ。
Damn! Get her, dude. Rudolph, let's go, Rudolph. Let's go, freak Eva. Eva Hate Club and Rosa Respect Club and Hideyoshi Wisdom Club. Let's go. Hell yeah, Hideyoshi's joining in. Let's go. What is this? They're all ganging up on her. She deserved. Eva, freak you.
わしはその毒舌を毎日聞かされとるから、もう毒に耐性がついてしもたわ。
Poison proof.
エヴァもわし相手には構わんが、耐性のない相手にはちいと加減せんとな。
I like this guy's attitude, to be fair. He just takes everything so chill.
あらあらひどい。シャノンちゃんにお茶の知識を教えてあげただけじゃない。
Nah, you're the cruel one. Everyone followed the lead set by Hideyoshi's horse laugh and smiled, even though sourly. There remained a single exception to this in Natsuhi, but even so, for the time being, the conversation inside the parlor could now be mistaken for a lively and friendly chat. As Shannon finally finished setting the tea table and made to leave, Kitty apologized to her in a low voice for not being able to help. See, even Kitty wanted to help, but you know, Eva, being the piece of crap that she is, you know, went in on her. Shannon gave a light bow and made a hasty retreat. She's gonna meet us? Yes, she's gonna meet us. Hopefully now she gets to meet us. You know, the cousins. Because Battler was just talking about how he wanted to meet Shannon. Shannon cast her eyes downwards. What the hell is this? 1 second, guys. I'm getting a call from an unknown number. I mean, I'm not gonna respond, obviously. I'll respond once this part is over, because we're almost done with this part anyway, so... she cast her... They're still calling me. I mean, obviously, as you guys know, there's no point in the red button, because nobody uses it. They've stopped calling me, but that's weird. I have my ringtone off, by the way, but put my phone next to me, so that if someone doesn't ring me or call me, I'll be able to see it. But I do have it on mute, just so that, you know, it doesn't, you guys don't get troubled by my phone suddenly going off. You know, someone's calling me. So yeah, but I do turn it back on once I'm done with video. So there we go. Anyway, she cast her eyes downwards, pushing the cart down the corridor. Right. The pitiful air around her made it obvious that she had borne the brunt of some bullying. Oh. Hey, Cannon's there to support her, and Cannon knows how she feels like, because he's also a servant. He must have had something similar happen in the past, or something like that. Wait. Yeah, that makes sense if they're siblings. Cannon and Shannon, the siblings, the duo, makes sense. I didn't think about it until now. But you say Nessa, that's siblings, right? There's brother and sister. And if they are siblings too, then that means well, I'm guessing she's the older sibling, because if he was the older sibling, he'd have been, because she's been working for 6 years, right? And he's only been working for 3 years, I believe, because Goda's been working for 2 years. So he's been working for 3 years, ever since he was 13. But if he was working for 6 years, he'd have been working since he was 10. And what type of servant is 10 years old? It makes a lot more sense for her to be the older sister. And if he's 16, let's say she's like 19, then she's been working, she was 13 as well. And then everything adds up. Let me check the character file to see if that holds true, though. No, we haven't gotten their character files yet. not even Natsuhi's character file. She's not here either. Alright. I guess we'll forget about that then. Oh, your duty to watch over Shannon? Damn! I mean, I won't go that far, but they were pretty rude. Eva and Natsuhi were extremely rude. I mean, I get it. Natsuhi's perspective, she was just trying to save face, but I don't really care about her trying to save face. I care more about the servant lives, because servant lives matter. And Eva, you know, it's Eva. She's always gonna be a piece of crap, isn't she? Who? Who's the coward, Hideyoshi or Rudolph? Who's the coward? Wait, now I'm interested. Cannon, Cannon glared hatefully in the opposite direction of the parlor. Who? Who was it? Who's he talking about? Which? Oh no! Don't leave us like that! Come on! Who was the other one? The preparations for the tea had been delayed by a little bit of trouble in the kitchen. Right, so maybe it wasn't even her fault, or maybe it was her fault. You know, Shannon did some mess in the kitchen. Trouble in the kitchen. That trouble had not been Shannon's fault. Yeah, see, it wasn't even her fault. Yet Natsu was, and everyone else was still being rude to her. Well, not everyone else, but Natsu and Eva. Oh my god, this is why servant lives matter. The truth is that it had been Gora's mistake. Oh, right, because Gora's supposed to be a chef. Oh no. If they find out, if they found out Gora was the one at fault, oh my god, that would change everything if they found out. Because Gora's supposed to be this guy that never makes mistakes. He's always like perfect servant, always smiling. But now that it was his mistake, that changes everything. Oh, that's gonna be bad for the entire family, you know? Ooh. Let's see if they find out or if they're just gonna pass it as Shannon's fault forever. In the first place, there was no way that a show-off like Gora would ever hand over a flamboyant job like carting the tea to the guests. Wait, which guest? Shannon is a servant, not a guest. I'm confused by this sentence. I'm actually supposed to... Oh! That... Oh, yeah, no. He meant, like, to the guest. Not that... Right, no. Not that Shannon is a guest. More like she's carried to the guest, as in, like, the family. So, yeah, why didn't Gora do that? Why wasn't he the one to carry? He had needed to make the tea all over again, which had made him late. Right! So he needed to make the tea all over again, which made him late, and he didn't want to embarrass himself and humiliate himself, so he was like, Shannon, you do it. Wow! Respect for Gora has gone down. Respect for Gora has gone down. I still love Goda though. The other Goda. Or Goda. Goda. You know what I'm saying. You know, I've made this joke way too many times now. It's not fun anymore. Come on. So, realizing that he wouldn't be earning any brownie points, he had pushed this task of setting the table on Shannon, who happened to be passing by. Wow. Boo. Also, I know some people are gonna be, telling me like, yeah, that joke was never fun to begin with. Frick you. One could truthfully call it being shrewd, and one could unquestionably call it cowardice. Yeah, now I see where Ken is coming from. He's calling Goro a coward because he's not the one that went in there late. He gave it to Shannon. I mean, yeah, it's rough life out here. It's you gotta be as pro servant as you could possibly be.
いいの。ありがとう、カノン君。私、全然気にしていないし。
She's too nice as well. Cannon's silence vividly showed that Shannon's words weren't coming from her heart. Oh. She does mind, obviously, yeah. It's bullying, bro. It's bullying. She's supposed to be a servant. She's supposed to be like, she's supposed to do her job diligently and great, but, because of Goda, she got humiliated and it sucks. Sucks to see. But at the same time, it does show that she appreciates Cannon's support.
カノン君だけでも分かってくれたんで、ちょっと心が楽になったかな。
姉さんは心にいろいろ溜め込みすぎる。
She's saying 姉さん again, like his sister. That's his sister then.
たまには自分に優しくしてあげて。
うん。ありがとうね。
Suddenly, they both felt someone's presence and whirled around. Who's there? Wait a minute, is that Ginzo? Not no whatever the servant of Ginzo, right? Genbu, I don't know, I forgot his name. Is it him? An elderly man stood there. Genji! That's his name. I said Genbu. Bro, I was close. The head servant. Yeah. And he's the only one that can calm Kinzo down. That's what they were saying. The head servant. Oh, he's here. You met him at the beginning of the game. Or the visual novel. Wow, he's back again. Oh my god. Run away, Genji.
シャナ、早く厨房に戻りなさい。
はい、失礼いたしました。
Shannon humbly obeyed and promptly made to push the cart and leave. Yeah, you don't want to mess with Genji, bro. Don't mess with Cannon. You might call Gora a coward, but Genji, yeah, you don't mess with that guy. Oh. However, Cannon appealed to Genji in silence, bearing something in his eyes that he could not express in words.
どうした？何かあったか？
シャノンは何も悪くないのに、あいつら。
やめてカノン君。失礼しました。すぐに仕事に戻ります。カノン君も自分の持ち場に戻って。お願い。
姉さんがそう言うなら。
何事もないならそうしなさい。
はい。失礼します。
Freaking Kumasawa creeping about. Bro, she's just on the edge of the screen just like, whoop. I watched you. I've been watching this entire time. Now she's gonna gossip to everyone about how this entire servant thing happened. And from the shadows in the hallway, an old woman wearing an apron watched over them. It was Kumasawa.
おいたわしや、シャノンさん、カノンさん。あの二人がいじめられる理由は何もないのです。
Agreed.
しかし、ゴーダさんに嫌われているのは紛れもない事実。
Well, frick Goda, I've lost a lot of respect for him now. I liked him before, he was fine, you know, typical amazing, you know, always smiling servant. I've lost respect for him after this incident.
ゴーダさんは後宮本家へいらっしゃられるまでどこかの立派なホテルにお勤めだったそうです。
Well, yeah, that makes a lot of sense. There's no way this is his first time working a servant-like job, or something in a similar vein.
そこで身につけられたというお仕事ぶりは、そりゃ大したものだとは思います。ただ、ゴーダさんはここでは最も年季の短い使用人。
Yes.
ご自身のそれまでの積み重ねによるプライドもあられたのでしょう。彼は自分より長い年季を持ちながらも未熟で人生経験も及ばないシャノンさんとカノン君をことあるごとにいびられるのです。
I get what she's saying now. Yeah.
また気の毒なことに夏日奥様にも嫌われております。
Well, frick her. Frick Natsuhi.
もちろん年季という意味では奥様の方が長くこの家におられます。ただこればかりは奥様にも同情しなくてはなりません。
I understand where your sympathy is coming from, but because I don't relate to this sympathy, frick her. I don't. Well, she lost face, boohoo, because she's the host of the house, so she's supposed to, you know, show every the rest of the family how great her servants are. Frick this. Nah.
本当に親方様も罪作りな方でございます。
She means Kinzo, right? Master is Kinzo.
ご自身のちょっとした気まぐれが奥様にこれほどまでの劣等感をお与えになるとは どうして思い至らなかったのでしょう。もちろん奥様とて内心はあの二人に辛く当たる言われは何もないことを重々承知してはおります。
I don't know if I believe you. Nah, I'm joking. She probably does. You're probably right.
しかしそれが理屈で分かっているからといってどうにもならないのが人の心。ああ、ほいたわしや。私には何もできず、こうして物陰から見守ることしかできないのです。
Running from the shadow, running from the shadow, cause dun dun nothing me now. Oh 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 oh, yeah, that's how much you know the reference. Hey, yeah. That's how much you know the song. Running from the shadow. If you guys want to listen to it, go ahead. But, yeah, I just noticed because she said over them from the shadows. That's it. It doesn't matter. Let's keep going. You seen? That's where I'll end the part. This is where I'll depart then. I'll end the part here. Come on. What? Why did the glass just break? Oh, it's 12. It's noon. So it's went from 10:30 to 11 to 12. Noon. 1986. Guest house. This is where we'll end it. It's still October 4th. Okay. The four of us cousins were shooting the breeze over all kinds of topics. Well, the four of me and the people watching and the bots will shoot this video towards its end. Get it? You know, I'm cool. Yeah, I'm great. I'm funny. I'm funny, right? I'm very funny. Thanks, guys. Alright, it's time to end it. Hope you all enjoyed this one. I'll be back. I'm gonna record another one. We're back to the chill music, by the way. I'll probably record another one the day after tomorrow, for anyone wondering. But I hope you guys have enjoyed this Umineko When They Cry live stream. I will see you guys next time. I think we made some good progress this part. I hope we did. You know, maybe we didn't. I don't know. I've been playing, I think, for about an hour and a half, just like usual. These parts are pretty long. I'll meet you guys next time for some more Umineko. Yeah, hopefully there was no issues with this part, like no audio issues like last part, and I didn't have the same issue of having to stop in the middle of a part, so we're good there. Hopefully the audio is fixed. I'm pretty sure I fixed it. Hopefully this entire thing has been recorded, like I mentioned at the beginning of the part. If this doesn't get recorded, that would be awful. But hopefully it has been recorded. I shall meet you guys next time for some more Umineko. Yeah, this is great. Hope you guys enjoyed. I hope you guys enjoyed experiencing this as much as I enjoyed experiencing this. And yeah, see you guys next time. Peace.